Hi, good day. This is Francois Lubbe. Welcome to Francois' Perspective. Today I want to talk about solution to problems. Now this morning when I want to start this car, the car didn't start. So what I do as a driver, I actually will get out and open the bonnet and I will look at the few things. You know, all the connections are in place and maybe 2 or 3 things that I will actually then can see. And I have found that when something like that happens, in more or less 90% of the case, it's actually 1 or 2 or 3 things. It could be 1 or 2 things that you know that's not working, and when that is fixed, the car will start. When I actually ask that same problem, give that same problem to, let's say, a car mechanic who is an expert in fixing cars, and say, what are the potential 20 to 30 things that caused the car that didn't start, and he will actually be able to give that to me. And I think, so sometimes we think it is actually the complex things that causing, the problem. And the solution is not always in the complexity of things. The one thing that I've learned from my dad was what he said, the devil is in the detail. And I think there's truth in that. But what I have found over time, there's an angel in the simplicity. And it is through the simplicity of things that I have discovered that make a massive difference. And me as a business coach, helping businesses to actually looking at the simplistic things that causing the problem, and when you're finding the solutions and they're executed excellently or brilliantly, make a massive difference. So similarly as the car didn't start, if you actually look at what does that represent in your business, it might be that you don't get the return on investment that you want to get from your business. It might be that you don't get the clients, the ideal clients from your marketing. It might be that you don't convert the clients which you have marketed to. It might be that your team is not productive. It might be that you actually don't, that the business doesn't give you the time and the lifestyle that you desire, and that's causing a lot of actually depleted energy, and sometimes business owners feeling overwhelmed. And I believe that when you think at it from a simplistic point of view, that you can find so what are really so what are where are the angel in the simplicity. Yes, there's a devil in the detail, but the angel in simplicity, I think, is causing more or less 80% of the solutions lying there. And when you find that, makes a massive difference when you implement that brilliantly. So that is Francois' perspective. That will give you great momentum and great energy when you're actually implementing the simple things that make a massive difference in your business.